Hi everyone, so come along with me, let's make this flaky crispy chips together. Quite easy, I assure you. And I'll be putting up the right measurements underneath my description. But let's go. I had here 3 cups of flour and also grated nutmeg. I used half of the seeded nutmeg. As you can see, here is the process of me grating my nutmeg. Afterwards, I added half tablespoon of salt and also half tablespoon of baking powder, and I made sure I mixed this thoroughly. Next is me adding about 3 tablespoons of melted butter and 1 large egg. Mix this all together thoroughly, and then you pour in some water to finally mix your dough. I used about half cup of water here. Please be careful with the use of water because we don't want the dough running. We need it very firm. Make sure to be patient with this process and make sure everything is well mixed properly. If you feel the dough is still a bit running and sticky to your hands, that is not the consistency we want. Add some bits of flour and then knead it properly again. As you can see here, this is the process. If it's your first time here, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell. Thank you. So our dough is getting along to the perfect consistency needed, and the moment you stop having it stick to your hands or your bowl or your work surface, that is the perfect consistency needed, and that is the perfect mixture of what we need for this flaky chips. And here we have it. Our dough is ready for the next phase. Just make sure you leave it to rest for like 10 to 15 minutes and then you move to the next phase. Sprinkle some flour on your work surface and then cut your dough into bits. Make sure it's not looking so big or fat. Just make sure you randomly cut them evenly into smaller bits. If you find this recipe useful or helpful, kindly give me a thumbs up, as this would encourage me to do more. And also don't hesitate to comment if you have any question. Thank you once again. And please, if you are a first timer, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Then you make this into balls and start rolling out as thin as possible. The thinner it gets, the more crispy it would be when you fry it. So be patient and just roll it over gently, flipping back and forth. So you start rolling out as thin as possible, like we said earlier. Here we had it looking very thin. Next is to heat up your oil. I added some rosemary leaves and also onions just to flavor the oil, and then I fried my chips. This process has to be flipped back and forth, otherwise it would get burnt. It could take like 30 seconds to fry it, flipping it back and forth, and then leave it to dry for some couple of minutes to be enjoyed. And here we had it, our flaky chips all ready, looking crispy, looking flat and yummy. So I paired mine with some mint drink. I added some couple of mint syrup on some good amount of ice, then added Sprite. Mix this together, and here we have our flaky chips, so crispy as you can see, ready to be enjoyed. Thank you for watching, guys.